Jessica Dudek here. It's been a minute since we've connected on Alpha, so I wanted to check in and let you know what's coming down the pike and how you can step in. We're scheduling our next Alpha season to take place this April following Easter. And we know that post-lockdown, there are so many people who are hungry for Jesus and open to community in a way that they may not have been before. We know that it's time for the church to step up and step out and reach out to them. So friends, we want to support you well in this. And so we're going to be hosting a number of evangelization workshops focused on inviting. And I am thrilled to announce that Josh Danis, the National Director for Alpha in the Catholic context, is going to be joining us on March 15th for a special workshop called Fruitful Invitation. So Josh, thanks for joining us right now. And what can you tell us? What can we expect at Fruitful Invitation?
Yeah, thank you, Jessica, and thank you for the opportunity. You know, the name of this event is going to be Fruitful Invitation, and the concept behind it comes from one of the most common questions we get asked about Alpha. How do you get people to want to come in the first place? And for those of your guests, those of your congregation members who have been through Alpha themselves, they know that it's a special environment, and especially for non-Christians, they get to enter into a space of hospitality and belonging and connection, where they get to be themselves, but also experience the love of Jesus through us. And I was really fascinated by what a unique experience Alpha is able to create. And I wondered, what would it be like if we got more intentional about creating that space, not just at Alpha, but in all of our interactions with others? And what might it look like for us to begin building systems and holding ourselves accountable for being more invitational in all the moments in which we interact with people? You know, inviting people to come to Alpha can be about external structural pieces, and it can be about internal personal change. And so the idea of Fruitful Invitation doesn't have so much to do with the words to say or the moments to plan for the invitation. It has more to do with the posture that we ourselves take. And so what we'll be doing together is entering into a conversation where we use the background of the fruits of the Spirit: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. And we reflect on how we can participate with the Holy Spirit in the growth of each of these fruits in our own lives. And again, it's not something we can do ourselves, but we can participate in what the Holy Spirit is doing, such that by growing these fruits, we become more spiritually attractive to the people that God is calling us to invite.
That's fantastic. Well, Josh, I can't wait. I remember when we talked about this before, you said that for some people who come to Fruitful Invitation, they're going to have opportunities right at their fingertips. And our next Alpha is going to be directly for them. But for other people, they're looking at a life change or planting seeds now that are going to bear fruit in 6 months to a year. So I love that because you're hitting a point of diversity amongst our communities that I think is just so true, that some of us have a chance right now, others of us, God is asking us to take a new step. So friends, we really encourage you to come. This is an amazing opportunity that we think is really important to make space for. Following up from our time with Josh, we're going to meet 3 more times on the Tuesdays following, and we're going to talk a little bit more in depth about the conversion journey. We're going to talk about navigating hostility to the gospel, and then focus, following up from what Josh said, on our responsiveness to the Holy Spirit. So mark your calendar for Tuesdays starting March 15th going to April 5th. Join us in the gym. You're invited, and we can't wait to see you there and can't wait to see what God does through our time together. Thanks, friends.